Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy at Attic Treasures Etc. and it is day 10 of Ephemera 2022 and hosted by Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzel at Junk Journal Art. And as I have in my past videos, I will link to their introductory information videos to tell you what Ephemera is all about. So today the prompt is leaves and an envelope, and yesterday I used an envelope and added leaves, not realizing what today's challenge was going to be, but we're going to start over with something new for today's challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, oh yeah, and also the animal is an owl, and I have this little cluster with an owl on it, and this is a metallic round label, sticker label, that I used some alcohol inks on to color it. And I made the cluster from this little, it's a piece of calculator tape, and I just put scrap strips on it and sewed it, and then I just cut off pieces of it and then make clusters with them or whatever I want. So anyway, I've had this on hand and I'm going to use it in this project. And I have this beautiful leaf scrapbook paper, and I'm going to use it to make an envelope. And my envelope is going to be 4 by 6. So I need, according to my envelope punch board, I need, oh, wrong way, Kathy. I need a square 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. So I'm gonna get this cut here. I love this scrapbook paper. I found it at our community garage sale, and there was that was an amazing garage sale. There were so many craft items, and one of them was this beautiful piece of paper. So now I'm going to take my envelope punch board, and my score line is going to be at 3 3/8. I'm going to use this little pink scoring tool that I got at the Dollar Tree to make my my score lines. Okay, now I like to round the tips here, and I'm going to cut this part off. So I'm just going to ink the edges with Vintage Photo. Now I'm not going to glue this envelope down all the way, well, at all actually. I'm going to put a closure here, but what I would like to do is add a belly band in here, probably this way, and then, no, this way, and then add a little pad of paper behind there. So I'm going to take this leftover piece and cut it down to, oh, maybe 1.5 inches. By 4 inches. And I'm going to cut this at about, well, first of all, let's fold it in half, and that'll fit in there just fine. This is going to be my notepad. But I need to cut it down to fit in the belly band. So I'm going to cut it just under 4 inches, about 3.5, and that should work. Nope, needs to come down a little bit more. Okay, good. That'll fit just fine. Okay, now we just need some paper for the inside. So this piece is the right width, and it is about 2 3/4, and I'm gonna actually cut that to be exactly 2 3/4, and I'll cut the other pieces the same. This is just some of my copy dyed paper. Okay, what I would like to do is make a waterfall notepad here. And obviously I'll have to cut it down a little bit to fit. That's fine. So I'm just going to cut off this bottom piece right there. Needs to come off a little bit more here. Okay, I like that. That'll fit in there just fine. But I want to round all the corners. I'm going to use my corner chomper. And I'm going to use the 1/4 inch radius. Okay, I'm going to sew all around the notepad cover. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I have sewn all around, the cover, and I also inked up the pages of the notepad. And I've decided I want to put the owl on the front here, and also some leaves to embellish it, and this gold button. But because the button is not flat on either side, I'm going to have to sew it onto these 2 leaves. So both of these leaves came from the Dollar Tree, but this particular leaf came on a roll, similar to this, except they were gold and there were like gold dots in there too. And it was really pretty, but this is apparently the last little leaf that I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this button on right through these 2 leaves. And I'm just using some gold embroidery floss. I was going to glue the button on until I realized that I can't. It won't stick very well if I try that. Okay, I'm just going to tie a knot because my fingers don't bend as well as they used to tie a bow. I do manage it somehow, sometimes, but not today. I'm also going to put a little spot of glue behind this gold leaf just to make sure it stays put. And now I'm going to glue the owl on before I glue the leaves on so I get the placement right. Okay, I love that. And just for a little bit more embellishment on the notepad, I'm going to stamp some leaves onto the individual pages at the very bottoms of the pages. And I'm going to use purple since the leaves in the envelope and the notepad cover are purple. Now I'm going to sew this to the inside of the cover, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm super happy with the way this looks. I'm going to add a sentiment, and these are from Tim Holtz Ideology label stickers. And I want to put "Make Today Count" on this one as a sentiment, because I think that's what we should always do. How does that saying go? Instead of counting the days, make the days count. So that's my thought for today. Make today count. I love that. I love owls. Okay, so now I want to finish decorating the envelope, and I need to put a closure on here, and I'm using these Velcro thin clear fasteners. They're 3/8 inch and they're low profile. We found these at Joann Fabrics. And let's see. I always put the fuzzy side on this part. And then I take the, whatever you call it, the rough side, and I attach it to the fuzzy side. And these are adhesive, you know, adhesive backed, but I don't ever trust the adhesive. That might be too much glue. And I plop it down and I wait for it to dry before I open it back up. So while it's drying, I want to put some leaves on the front, and I'm using the Dollar Tree leaves again. And I had it the way I wanted it, but then I forgot how I had it. Leave it to me. And I think that needs a button too, just to set it off. So I'm going to be right back after I find a button. I found a great button, and I threaded some of the embroidery floss through it, and I'm just going to glue it right on. This one's a little bit flatter on the bottom than that first one was, so it should glue on there just fine. Okay, that worked out really well. So we'll just put my notepad in the center here, behind this little belly band. And voila! An envelope and leaves and an owl. And I just love this, and I can't wait to finish making my Ephemera journal to put inside of it. So I'm going to call this done. And for tomorrow, we have a handmade stamp and a jumbo tag. Uh-oh. Whew, that's going to be a tough one. So anyway, stay tuned for tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you haven't already, and let the serendipity find you. So happy crafting, everybody, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.